Hello, hello. I believe it should work. I believe you should be able to see me. And also hear me. It's always a bit interesting to see if everything works. Especially I'm in a remote location again. I'm not at home, so I don't have my usual setup. But let me know. Can you hear me? Can you see me cooking? And yeah, I also put in some background music. So yeah, let me know if everything is working as it is supposed to. See and hear. Alright, thank you. So if you can hear me, then I hope all other people who are watching can hear me as well. Is the background music not too loud? Let me know. Yeah. Sounds great. All right, so let's go. Really excited about what's to come. Chapter 2. And one of the things I would like to address first, and what I want to do it in the beginning of this video, is this question. No. There were some questions when I posted this yesterday. Make sure to level up. Every 5 or 10 levels, you will unlock new resources in Chapter 2. There are not many players with levels above 40, 50, or even 60. So let me know, what is your highest level in the game right now, and which industry is it? Can you imagine that you being one of the few players who are able to get a high level resource? Because if you do, you will dominate the marketplace. And why is this? Because let's go back to the game. For example, my highest skill is wine. Oh yeah, it used to be called winemaking. Now it's beverage master. So what if there is a drink, a wine that will unlock at level 60 plus? Not many players are level 60 plus in winemaking or beverage master. So I and maybe a few others, we are the only ones who can make this precious wine. And we can sell it for, well, almost whatever we want, because there's not much, there might be a lot of demand, but there's not much, and there are not many players providing this wine. And that's how you can dominate the marketplace, because you can say, I'm not gonna sell it for 500. No, I can sell it for 700, because maybe today I'm the only player who delivers these wines. So if other players need it, I don't care. I sell it for a higher price. So a lot of other players were asking, well, some of them were showing their skill levels. So this player almost is at level 50, and where is it? Also the farming skill is almost at 50. That's nice. That's nice. It is hard to level up Granger. Yes, it is. But here, look at this. Which profession should I focus on leveling? What should be the skills least upgraded by users? That's also a nice question. So yeah, and I saw some other questions, but this one is interesting. So which of these skills should I level up focusing on Chapter 2? So let me switch my screens again. I believe you should be able to see this. I think I made this one last week and the week before. I went over the AMAs and I took everything out that sounded valuable and interesting. So yeah, here it is, laid out in a interesting looking whiteboard. What did we find out? That these industries, so the apiary, the chicken coop, the silk slug hutch, the textile mill, the windmill as well, the beverage master, so the wine, a winery, but it ties with the beverage master skill, and also the grills. They won't get an update in chapter 2. So I do have to be cautious, because what I tell you right now, I am not 100% certain. So yeah. But what I think is we will not see new, for example, apiary resources. So we still keep the honey, we keep the wax, and also the queen bee at level 5. But I doubt we will see higher leveled resources. So I'm not expecting to see a new type of honey or a new type of bee at level 10 or level 15. I also do not see something else, a different type of egg when we are level 10 in aviculture. Yeah, and like Elephantium also sort of confirms. Yeah, I think Luke said from the start of chapter 2 they will not be changed. Yeah, so the reason I'm saying this with a little bit of caution is there might not be a tiered system. So maybe Luke was referring to a tiered system. So you cannot upgrade the industries by themselves, but maybe we will get more types of resources. And those will all fall into tier 1 or tier 0 because there is no tier. So it's always, we have to be careful how to interpret all of these information. But if it's true, like also Elephantium says, and what I think, there will be 0 changes, then yes, I do not think we will see a new type of silk slug or a new type of bee or a new type of egg, and also no other resources for the textile mill and stuff like that. So why am I pointing this out? If it is true that we won't see any changes, so no tiering system, no new resources and stuff like that, it doesn't matter if you're level 5 or level 50, because in the beginning of chapter 2 it won't have any benefits. So which of the skills should you focus on? Well, I can say with a little bit more comfort that these skills, these industries you see right now, those are the ones that will be interesting in chapter 2. So the mining, of course, is becoming pretty big in chapter 2. This is a kiln, but the name will change to stone shaping. So I would say upgrade your mining level, upgrade your ceramicist levels. Also upgrade your cooking. The metalworking is new, so I guess everyone will start at 0 with that. Woodworking could be really interesting. Could be one of the core game loops or resource loops inside chapter 2. So I would definitely focus on woodworking. And when you say woodworking, you almost automatically also say forestry, because you need wood for woodworking. So yeah, what you see right here, the mines, the kiln or stone shaping, cooking, woodworking and forestry, those skills will be interesting. Oh, and of course, but it's not, maybe, okay, I'm forgetting one. Do I have, yes, and of course farming, because also in farming you will have higher tiers. So you need different lands, you need different industries, but also you will need higher levels to unlock one of these new resources. Here we see Neprico. We also know there are the cucumbers are coming. Here you can see the slot tomatoes are coming, which in this example, and again, this is not final, everything can change. But in this example, a slot tomato is tier 3. So you probably won't unlock the slot tomatoes at level 5 or something. Maybe, I'm just guessing, but maybe you need to be level 30 or 40 to get your hands on a slot tomato. So what I'm guessing is all of the industries you see right here: woodworking, forestry, the kilns, the mines, and over here the cooking. Focus on them, and also the farming, because I believe that those industries, those skills will be the core loop, at least at the start of chapter 2. So of course, after a few weeks, maybe even months, I hope, and I think we will, see more upgrades to these industries. But at the beginning of chapter 2, which will launch hopefully early June, we won't see any upgrades. We won't see a tiering system, and probably, and again I will say probably, I'm not sure, we will also won't see any new resources. So level 5 for the bees, the apiary, is enough, because that unlocks the queen bees. Level 5 for the chickens, level 5 for, what is this called, the silk slugger. Interesting to know what level you need to be to unlock everything in the textile mill and unlock. Okay, so maybe that's something I can work on. I think it's somewhere in 20 plus, and then you unlock the everything in the windmill, in the windmill, and also the textile mill. Oh, 13. Someone says 13, and is this for the textile mill? So once you are level 13, do you have everything in the textile mill? Yeah, textile mill. Okay, cool. So once you are level 13 in textile mill, you should be good also going into chapter 2, at least in the beginning. Of course, it doesn't mean you don't have to upgrade it, but at least I would say focus on the other ones. And if you have coins left, or if you have time left and energy left, then you can of course focus on this. Because if you do it right now, it probably will be easier than when you do it later in a few months. And you also get a head start. So that's what I'm doing. I did a lot of textile mills. Maybe I can switch to my to the game again. So if I go to my mainland, that's where I stored everything I built. Hey, look at this. I don't know why, but I have this one. And also nope, not this one, this one. It's what I did just for, I don't know, fun, I think. But maybe so now I'm level 41 for the textiler, and it will surely help me when there are new updates for the textile mill. So right now, no, it won't help me, but I'm here for the long game. In the future, it will definitely help me. At least that's the gamble I'm taking right now. Let's see. Should I put some stuff away? Just to clear out some of my storage space. No, here, right. then I can pick this up. All right, okay. So what I did recently, I bought I bought two. I mean, it was a lot. It was very expensive, but I bought two submarine sizzlers just to level up my cooking, because I neglected my cooking. But I think I was at 46, and in 2 days I went up to 48, and I'm well on my way to 49 right now. Not sure if it's worth the investment, but yeah, we'll see. I mean, the game is a bit, yeah, I could say boring, because we're all waiting on chapter 2. So yeah, what happens is that you buy two of these very expensive grills and you start leveling up this. Yeah, it's a whale problem, I know. All right, so with this out of the way, let's focus on chapter 2. What are the things we want to know? Let me switch. I'm starting a new whiteboard, and I will use this new whiteboard we are creating right now when I hopefully can live stream chapter 2. So a lot of other players have asked me, please do a live stream when you have access to chapter 2. Now I will have to ask this before I can do it. But when I'm allowed to live stream my my playtesting, then I will do it a lot. I will probably sit here for many hours and start playing chapter 2 and answering all of your questions and show you everything. So that of course I will show you everything, but the main goal for the team is, why can we do the playtesting, is that we make sure the transition from chapter 2 from chapter 1 to chapter 2 is interesting. Yeah. Oh wait, I have to switch my screen. So here, like I said, this is chapter 2. Chapter 2 playtesting. Playtesting. And a little bit bigger. Oh wow, that's ugly. Yep. Chapter 2 playtesting. Okay. So let's see if there are already some questions. Yeah, okay. So to be exact, to know exactly what levels I need, you can check Pixel's tips. That's correct. I like that website. Will the benefits of VIP stay the same in chapter 2? Okay, so that's one question already. But let me also put out what is happening. Oh, I'm at the edge. All right. Let's see. Maybe I can. Okay, so everything can change. So right here, I want to make a disclaimer. Everything can change. So what am I doing right here? I want to use this whiteboard in chapter 2 playtesting when I'm allowed to stream. So, but I'm writing a few disclaimers here, because I hope I can do live streams, and otherwise you will see other farmhands maybe tweet some stuff and post some screenshots in Discord or in on Twitter or X, And especially if it's on day one, most of these things can change. So it is playtesting for us. When we, as the testers, when we decide, this is off, this is weird, or this doesn't feel good, or this will rock all of the landowners or VIP players, please change this, then the team will look into it, and hopefully they will adjust, they will change it, or they will tweak it, so it will be more fun for players, or it will be more beneficial. Not even beneficial, I mean, there will be some changes. Some of them we will like, and some of them we will hate. You cannot please everyone. But while we are testing, while we are playtesting, we have to find out if everything feels right, and if players are being hurt by one of the changes, does it weigh up to the positive side, or is there no positive side, and why are we doing it? All right, so everything can change. That's one of the disclaimers. What else? I think that's the most important one. I mean, maybe I will come up with other stuff. So what is it? Let's see. What other questions do we want to have answered inside chapter 2? VIP. So there was a question about VIP. Will the benefits of being VIP stay the same in chapter 2? Same benefits. All right. Can I change this color? Oh yeah, I can. Let's make it yellow. Yellow are for questions. I can duplicate it. Yep. When are you playing the beta test? Not yet. I was hoping at the beginning of this week. I had a lot of time on my hands to do a lot of playtesting. Unfortunately, I still don't have access. It has something to do with all of the data migration to the new. They built up a new test environment, and the way they are doing it right now is they will take all of the game data that is attached to my account. They will transfer it to the new testing environment, and probably some other data as well. And what I've heard, that's a lot of data, and they had some trouble migrating that, and probably some other things as well, which I'm not aware of, but it sounds like it's a lot of work, and that's why I still don't have any access, but hopefully soon. How will industry upgrades work? Okay. How will industry upgrades work? So, Elephantium, are you talking about how to upgrade an industry, going from tier 1 to tier 2, and from 2 to 3, and from 3 to 4? Or, because this is also a question that has been asked a lot, what tier is the current industry in chapter 2, chapter 1? In chapter 1. How will storage chest upgrades work? Do you expect it to be different than the industry upgrades? If so, then I can put it up. Otherwise, I would suggest, or I think it's the same as industry upgrades, which I kind of know the answer of already. I can show you later. I mean, what I think I know, because there's one rule with these videos lately: everything can change, and probably will change as well. Okay, so growth. Yeah, I've seen that the question as well. Growth time of trees and so what is a different word of growth time? So the cooldown time of trees and industries. Yeah, okay, so Elephantium also, as I understand, you need a tier 1 as one of the materials as a tier 2 and so on. Yes, that's also what I understand. But it is, so that's what I wanted to show you. And maybe I can show it a bit more in depth in the playtesting. So I will leave this question up. You need a, yeah, okay. I expect it to be the same, but I'm scared I'm making hundreds of storage and don't want in a few months. Yeah, that's also the thing. I mean, I also have a lot of storage chests, and I probably will empty a few in the early days of chapter 2, because maybe I can burn some of those resources. Maybe some of those resources will be turned into a higher tiered or into ingredients of the new industries, and then I will probably burn a lot of them. So then I'm sitting on a lot of storage chests. But is that a bad thing? Because I believe Luke said we will get around 70, what was it? Between 60 and 80 new resources. I mean, look at wood. I don't have a image right here, but I've seen a lot of wood types. I mean, you do have, what is it, four different tiers of wood. So you have 4 wood types, and all of those wood types have planks. So you already have, you need 8 spots for wood and the planks you can make with them. You have different kinds of ironite. I mean, you start with copper, I believe, and then you get iron and maybe some other things you can find in a mine. And with those things you can create nails. So to build something, you need a nail or a screw. You can have copper nails, you can have iron nails, you can have other higher tiered nails. So again, that's four tiers of, let's say, ironite, and then 4 tiers. But with those things you can again make 4 tiers of, I think it was a nail, but it can also be a screw. So that's again 8 spots you need in your storage chest. If you can have 30 slot chests in the future, I don't want. Yeah, okay. So, but what I believe, if it works, just like the other industry upgrades, so what I think is that the storage chests we have right now, those will be a tier 1 storage chest, so with 6 spots in it. But you need them as an ingredient for a tier 2. So you can convert all of your what is it, all of the 30 storage chests. Oh no, you're just saying it differently, but if you have 20 storage chests right now, you can convert them to a higher tier. You can convert them to tier 2, and you can take the same tier 2, the new tier 2, you can convert them to tier 3. Can we put a chest in a spec house? I would say yes. Okay, so because you can already put a chest in a house, and I think it will, but I will make it a little bit broader. What can we put inside a house and what not? What not? Is that a correct English sentence? What can we put inside a house and what not? Okay, I hope so. How does the bed work in the spec house? Okay. So a bed is to restore some energy. So let's again, I want to make it so those are so those are good questions, but I'm thinking I'm in a little bit of a bigger picture. So we're not going to talk about just the bed, but what are the energy regenerators in chapter 2. So you have the sauna, you have the VIP sauna, you have a bed, maybe. Yeah, or maybe we have seen a bed. And are there any changes? Cannot. Is it? What can we put inside the house and cannot? Okay. Thank you. Yeah. What can and can't we put? Okay. Yeah. Okay. I like this. I think it's okay. Thank you for your help. Does new specs upgrades also get houses? Yeah. Are you talking about the basic? So the tier 1 or the first spec upgrade? Or are you talking when you already have a spec and you upgrade your spec to a, what is it, tier 2? Everything about spec upgrades. Yeah, okay, so not the NFT lens, no, the specs. So the smaller specs you have, and you are able to upgrade them. What do we need to know? What's let me go to Twitter, because when I posted this link for this live video, will my Cryptomaniac, oh wait, let me switch the screen. Whoop. Cryptomaniac has 90 plus chests full of slime. So that's 90 times 6. That's a lot. That's over 500 stacks full of slime. Whoa, that's a lot. I thought I had a lot of stuff, but man, if you have 500 stacks, phew, that's a lot of slime. Will those get rocked? I hope not. Oh man, you're on a different level. We need the ability to place and buy limit orders in the marketplace. Yeah, that's an interesting question. I think stuff like this is on the radar of the team. It's just not getting a priority. Everything chapter 2 and with the new tiering system and leveling system and stuff like that, that's the priority right now. But yeah, I do like the question. And 500 stacks of slime. Wow. I want to know how long industries work, like mining. Is it 1 hour still, 1.5, or adjusted to 3 minutes per mining? Also farming time have changes like 1 hour to 2 minutes. Please let us know. Okay. Let's go back. I think I have cooldown time of trees, industries, and also soil. Yeah. So I think we got this question covered. Ji Lun wants me to stream it all. Yes, me too. We will watch you play. Yes. Oh, that would be fun. I would love to do it. All right. Let's see. Not many other questions in here. Okay. Let's go. Give me some other questions. Is this everything you need to know, or do you want to see some other stuff as well? And in the meantime, I'm gonna cook some food. I mean, give me more. I wanna play test more, because most of these questions, it's relatively easy. In 1 hour I can have most of these answered. Give me more. Give me something difficult. New tools will be available to guilds. Yeah. Oh, I do like that question, because as most of you know, I'm also a guild owner. I have a guild, and right now we don't have much to manage a guild or to do inside a guild. Yeah, so I would love to see more tools for guilds, like leaderboards, or even a reward system, or maybe a better so many things. It's not the main topic of this video in the next week or maybe 2 weeks, because it will all about chapter 2. But I do like your question, Phil Diamond, because yeah, we own, and I think most guild owners agree, we do need more things around guilds. I mean, in the beginning it was all fun and everyone was happy to be part of a guild, and then everyone bought some shards. But right now we have to watch out that it's not becoming so what I see a lot right now, and it's logical, but there's a lot of the original hype around the guild has turned into some arguing in discords, in your own guild discord, and fighting over trees, even though there are really good systems in place by most guild owners, where we can equally share trees among all guild members. But because there's not much to do, people are starting to become restless, and they, yeah. We need stuff to do, just to keep the peace inside the guilds. I mean, before the guild's functioning is here, I don't want to ban people. Leaderboard, rewards, daily login, activity, taskboard. Yeah, those things are really cool. Let's see. I read a question about, where is it? Here. So everything about spec upgrades, everything about specs. Let's say upgrades, visits. So I'm referring to the question from Elephanttium. Are we supposed to visit, use other player specs? And if so, will there be an easier way to travel there? Use other specs and stuff like that. I think we should have made some small event while we were waiting. Oh, they could have opened Carnival again or something. Yeah, I agree. I do agree. Yeah, like I said, right now the game is just a little bit boring. Everyone is waiting. This week is the playtesting. Oh no, it's next week. No, it's in 2 weeks. No, it's early next week. Oh, now it's hopefully the end of this week. So yeah, just give us something. A carnival. Yeah, I'm not sure. I would say it is relatively easy. I'm not sure, but it sounds like it's relatively easy to set it up. But you also have to think about other stuff. I mean, you have to market a little bit. You have to be more active on social media. Hey everyone, we have a new event running. It's Carnival Part 2, and now you can win this and this and this. I know creating the artwork, you can hire a Fiverr artist and you load it up, and I think it's easy to implement, but it's not just that. You also have to manage it for 1 or 2 weeks, and the time around managing all the stuff, putting up new Twitter posts and stuff like that, that's also taking away from the time they can work on chapter 2. So yeah, I would say I understand they should have given us more events, but in the same time we also shouldn't underestimate how much time it will take away from the main goal, and that's chapter 2. So hopefully in the future this will be easier, because Luke is expanding his team, so maybe he can have a few people working on project A and a few people working on project B. Like the core team goes towards chapter 2, and just a few people can work on a small event, just to have this waiting time just a little bit more pleasant. Something big is coming. Yeah, it is called chapter 2. And it will become really big. We will see how big, but I mean, look at this. You can create lands like this. I don't think it will be easy. I mean, not for most players, but there are already so many mines. There are so many, what is this? Woodworking benches. There are already so many kilns. This week, I think I've built 3 kilns already, on top of my old collection of kilns. I have a few mines left in a storage box somewhere. I have a lot of woodworking benches, and when I say a lot, I know there are players who have, I think I saw one saying he has over 100 woodworking benches. That's a lot. unlimited industries. Hey, okay, so hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? What do you know about Chapter 2? It's interesting because it sounds like you're not quite up to date with Chapter 2. I mean, you're asking about unlimited industries. I mean, it's okay if you don't know. It's totally okay. I can explain a little bit, but in short, yes, it's almost unlimited resources. Right now, on a large NFT land, you can place 4 industries, and in Chapter 2, you can do almost unlimited industries. And the only limit is the space. So when your land is full, you cannot place any more industries. But other than that, yes, it's practically unlimited. You can even plant what is it, 500, 600 soil plots. Just cover your whole land with soil plots. Or do a lot of trees, right, like this. Right. So give me more questions. What? Okay, so this. Okay, what I've heard, this shouldn't be possible, but it was. So right here you can see you can craft a tier 5 industry. That shouldn't be possible in Chapter 2, at least not in the beginning, so it will go until tier 4. But here you can see you need one of the lower tiered industries as an ingredient to create a higher tiered industry. So here you can see you have a basic industry, tier 2 is improved, then you have refined, then you have elite, and this probably will come later, but tier 5 is called a master, let's say master woodworking kit. So if you want an improved kit, you need a basic woodworking bench as an ingredient, along with maybe some wood and some stones and some copper nails, I'm not sure. And all of that together will get you an improved kit, so a tier 2 kit. So we basically answered one of the questions already, but I will explain more, of course. For example, the ingredients or anything else that's different than what we know. Oh, that's nice. Thank you for your advice for guild management. I created a Discord server and now have a little team of players. So that's cool. That's cool. It's really yeah. So that's yes, you can try to be the best and biggest guild out there, but I think it's also really cool to just have a few friends. Maybe you can even have a land together, and you can, I mean, especially if those other players are close to you, like friends or family. I think that's one of the easiest ways of playing the game, because you do have the advantage of maybe having a land. I mean, that's if you can do it, that would be great. And it's really, I would say it's really easy to come up with rules and guidelines for just a small group of friends. Right now I have a somewhat bigger guild, and because there are a lot of players from different backgrounds, you will find out that all of these different players will have different interests, different expectations, different ways of communicating, different ways of playing the game. And that's fun, of course. That's interesting, but sometimes it's also difficult. And yeah, so the bigger your guild gets, the more difficult it also becomes to manage a guild, because when you do this, there's always someone who thinks no, that's not good, or there's always someone who think it's the best, but who just wants to see something different or something else, and that's okay. Everyone can have their opinion. That's good. That's fine. But it will ask more. It's more demanding, so it asks for more energy. You have to put in more energy. You have to there are some days you have to put out a lot of small fires, and that takes away your own personal energy and also time, of course. Otherwise I could have done other things, but hey, it is nice to learn these things. Let's see. Do you know how the implementation of level to tier will be? The same as... Okay, yeah, so this player is asking, Native is asking about... let's see if I can build onto something I already have right here. So if you don't know yet, there are 4 tiers of industries. Maybe I can start something new. Okay. Tier 1. A little bit bigger. Okay. And I'm gonna change your question to tier 1 to 4, because right now, oh no, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4. And what level do we see in between? Level 0 to X. So, do I have an arrow already? Yeah, I do. It's easier than making a new one. Or maybe, what can I do with this? So, straight and something smaller. Okay. So this is interesting. So what levels do we need? Let me think about how to explain this. So if you're level 0, you obviously can use tier 1 stuff, but how high should your level be to be able to use tier 2? So it's not even a bracket, it's unlocks at level 0. That's logical. So I can delete this one, delete this one. At level X, and this is so something like this. I don't know yet, but this is an interesting question, of course. I mean, to upgrade your own industries to level 4 or to tier 4 is one thing. You need a lot of resources. You have to play the game a lot. But what if you have a lot of tier 4 resources, but you still don't have the skill levels to use those resources? So that was a question Native asked, and I would yeah, again, I would like to add, so the reason I didn't go to tier 5 is because we have seen a chest. Where is it? Oh, on a different whiteboards, but we have seen the chests going all the way up to tier 5, but I do not think we are able to craft anything, any industry at up to tier 5. So that's why I will start with tier 1 to tier 4. Maybe in the future we can go all the way up to tier 5. So I do not. So we know that there will be a tier 5 in the future. So yeah, but maybe there will also be a tier 6. Maybe there will also be a tier 7 in the future. We don't know, because we also have. It's not here, right? No, we also have. What is? Nope. Here. Oh, I don't have it here. Where is it? I thought I had it here. Okay. We also have the how do we call it? The lens, the discoverable lens. No, not discoverable. Yeah, contestable lens, and those are even higher tiered, which is interesting. So if you need higher levels for higher tiered resources, does it mean that you need to be level 80 to use something on a contestable land? What is the new meta for earning coins and pixels in Chapter 2? Most efficient gameplay loops. Okay, so that's a nice question. This will go on the question board. Meta, new meta. How to earn coins. I'm surely it will be different. I mean, I don't think we will see bots farming tier 4 resources. So there's a high demand, but not much supply. So maybe we will see. Maybe it's just as easy as go level up, because that's where the money is. But then again, there's always a strategy for lower level players. And what is this strategy? I don't know yet. Yeah, so from level 0 to level 20, that's tier 1 maybe. But when you say it like this, it's actually a lot. So to go from level 0 to level 20 with chickens or with aviculture. No, not aviculture, that's the same as chicken. What is it? The bees. Apiary. it's not easy to go all the way up to level 20. I mean, let's check my own skills. I think apiary is 18, and I've been playing for 2 years now. So it's not the same for all skills. So I don't think there's a no tier. The basic tier is just tier 1. So everyone starts at tier 1. Ooh. A leaderboard with the highest mining players. There are also a lot of bots over there. Yeah, I mean, it should be easy to remove those, right? I mean, what did I see yesterday? There was someone in aviculture, so the chickens. In just a few weeks, they went all the way up to level 40 or something. I mean, 40 for aviculture. That's insane. So yeah, there is a lot of botting going on, and yes, even bots can go up to level 40 nowadays, which is weird. I mean, those players should be flagged, right? Those they're not even players; they are bots. But what if the industries, the tier 4 industries, are locked behind guild lands? Oh yeah, I mean, it's not that I'm saying we will never see a bot at level 4, level 40 in a tier 4 land, but at least a lot less. Level 50 mining, that's insane. But yet they are not removed and managed to get to level 50. Yeah, that's weird. Especially also with mining. I mean, mining is not really a profitable skill right now, I think. Or is it? I believe Ironite is going down and down. Yeah, some players will not have apiaries. That's true. So let's hope other players will. There are a few apiary lands with multiple apiaries. So let's hope they will stay open. Hey, watching this live reminds me of my first time playing Pixels after seeing your video and farming on land 4081. Yeah, I mean, who hasn't been on 4081, right? It's always nice to visit. Here it is. I will leave this land open. I mean, I can't wait to go back to some longer form videos. So not only live videos, but some new explainer videos. And of course, I want to redirect some of the newer players or players who need my explainer videos. They need to go somewhere to do the stuff I explain. So that's why I will leave this one open. I will also leave this blue one open. Let me grab some of this. And I will also leave this purple one open. So don't worry if you're looking for land. Oh, I don't have energy. And of course, I will add some other stuff, like new mines and new higher tiered stuff. But let's see what's needed. I also want to focus on my guild. So a lot of energy in real life energy and also energy inside the game will go to the guild. But also, but don't worry, those 3 lands I just showed you, I will still make sure to upgrade them and make them available for players without a land or players who are following my videos. Yeah, Luke said with new tiering system it will be a lot harder for bots to progress. Yeah, so I'm sure it will be a lot harder. And let's hope we won't see bots with level 50 plus mining. I mean, that's insane. But I'm sure there will be a few. Or, I mean, they will always figure something out to earn some coins or some stuff. But at least in the first few, weeks? Let's hope it's multiple weeks. We won't see many bots, and only the true players can earn some pixel in the taskboard. And where will those pixels be earned? That's probably with the higher tiered stuff. So make sure to level up. That's why I tweeted it yesterday. Make sure to level up, because there are not many players with. Well, I mean, there are, especially in farming, there are quite a few players with level 50 plus. But out of the 900,000, so someone said 900,000 daily active users right now. Not many of them are level 50. So yeah, you probably can make some pixel in there, especially in the first few weeks. Elephanttium, yes. Why did you leave? Please put a new B in there. Come on, let's go. I'm trying to earn pixels at... Oh wait, so I'm collecting and storing everything I can right now. Oh, and I didn't... I'm trying to earn pixels at the same time. Yeah, so that's the tricky part right now. I mean, what is good to invest in? So as you can see, I have a few chests here and there, and I like to collect as much as I can. But I also want some coins, and I also want some other stuff. So yeah, you have to balance things. And I think the real answer will be here really soon, because when we can leak things around chapter 2, because we are starting to play test it, you know exactly which resources are more valuable than the others. So for now, just try to sell or try to stock up on anything you can. Yeah, 4081 is where I put my first bee and chickens. Nice. See, creating awesome videos help. So many players are still asking, how do I attract other players to my lands? Well, my answer is just create helpful videos and show them how to do it and where to do it. Hey, but you can also do it on TikTok. You can also do it on Twitter or X. You don't have to do videos if that's not your thing. But usually, if you do good to others, they will do good for you. So if you are helpful, most other people will help you in return, and not even on purpose. I mean, it's not that I'm asking money. Yeah? So I made this awesome video for you. Now give me your money. No, it happens automatically. People are putting their bees in here. People are putting their chickens in here. They plant some things. It won't cost you anything, but it does help me. I mean, this is how a silo looks like, and it does help me because I can use this to progress in the game or gain some extra coins. How do we calculate level? What is that? Oh wait. I missed a question. Do you think it's worth completing the Butterbrew quest before chapter 2? I've been playing months, but the quest is a proper grind. Yeah, so Butterbrew is on another level, especially when it's available pretty early in the game. Should you do it? So, oh man, it's been so long ago. But is it nowadays, is it still difficult? I mean, it's a lot easier to get coins and energy, but apparently it is. So yeah, man, when did I do the Butterbrew quest? That must have been over a year ago. Yeah, so it's a bit hard for me to really understand if it's still worth it, but you do get more quests and they will get easier after. So it really is a bottleneck, the Butterbrew delivery service, but after that the grain shine and the grumpkin and scarrets and stuff like that, those will become easier. So if you like to complete things, I would say yes, do it. How can I get your skin? Will you guild members get a skin like yours? So this skin is the first NFT project I ever bought. I minted those NFTs for way too much dollars, and I lost it all because they're worth nothing right now, or I mean, not so much. So no, it is a different project. It's called Crypto Zombies OG. So if you're looking for CZ OG on OpenSea, Crypto Zombies OG, so CZ OG, you can buy those skins on OpenSea. Okay. So Tsumokus, I'm sorry, I still have problems with your name, and I see you at almost all of my live videos. So thank you for that. Thank you for showing up every time. But I still have a little bit of trouble with your name. But Tsumokus Paslaptis is considering to rent land on Loot Crush. Yeah. So I'm not sure. Yeah, a lot of people are doing it. I also want to look into it. But yeah, maybe you and your friends, you can combine some money and rent a land and use it for your own guild. Maybe in the future it will become profitable. Here, look at this, Mr. Bouts with this zombie skin. I like that this zombie has the tongue. His tongue is going in and out, and it has 3D glasses. Zombie. Oh, native. You're both here. Nice. All right, let's see. Okay, it is kind of hard. You only have one winery now. I mean, we had only one winery in the beginning. Multiple wineries came later to the game. So I don't think it's. Is it that? Is the Butterbrew quest still hard? Oh man, maybe I should open up a new account without all of these silos being full. Because sometimes it's hard to get a full understanding of what beginner players are experiencing. Elephantium won a zombie skin during one of my first live videos. It was fun. Oh yeah, you're here. Nice. Oh yeah. This is the skin he won. Look at this. I gave this one away. The purple one. So in the beginning, the wine quests were really interesting because you could really make a profit in berry tokens. So if you're new here, in the beginning of this year, January or February maybe, until then we had berry tokens, and it was way less inflationary and stuff like that. I mean, you look at this. I have 17 million coins, and if you think that's a lot, a few days ago I bought 2 submarine sizzlers, so I had much more coins. But half a year ago, it would have never been able to get so many coins just by playing the game. You could have bought them, of course, but yeah, it was difficult. So getting the reward for the winemaking, what is it called, the winemaking quests, the the wine nut quests. That was really something, because it was really you could definitely earn some profit. There's only one. I forgot which one. There's only one of these wine nut quests which is not profitable in terms of tokens, but otherwise all of them were profitable, and some of them were really profitable. So it would have made sense to do those wine quests, but nowadays I think you can earn more coins by just planting pop berries and selling them than by. I think you will actually lose out on coins. Almost perfect. Smokus paslaptis. Paslaptis, yeah. I have rented a few times. Works well to get potato seeds and windmill. Quest board was good too. Oh yeah, okay, so that's also a thing. Hey, the invisible one. The dude. Hey, the dude. I haven't seen you for a while. Yeah, so that's also interesting. I almost forget it, but the task board gives you different tasks when you are a landowner. I would love to see if it's really worth it. I mean, yes, you get different tasks, but are those tasks really that much better? That's interesting to find out. I'm not sure. I mean, it should be, right? If you're a VIP and if you're a landowner, yes, you get different tasks, but are they better? Yeah, good point about the one winery in the start. I didn't think about it. So also now we have more wineries, but when players are making, what is it, the mock chuck, cases of mock chucks, they take hours and hours, I believe. So before the single use stuff, I used a lot of wineries on other lands, but now I never go to the other lands for the wineries, because I think they are in high demand, and some of those cases, they take a long time. So I just stick with the public one, and as you can see, I can still create enough. For example, watermint whiskey. One billion coins? No, wait. 1 billion? No, that's a lot. Wait, let me. Good point. I haven't done Butterbook Quest, and I'm like level. Oh, together 138. Okay, it is still expensive, and you get little value back. Yeah. Oh wait, Grainbow. That's of course a player. I was thinking about the Grainbows, the crop. No, Grainbro. He has 1 billion coins. Oh whoa, that's what? So I have 17 million. So he has. What is it? 1,000 million. So 999 million, and then even more. Just to put it into perspective. So this 17 will become 999, and then when you add some more, then it becomes a billion, right? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 10 figures. Holy, that's a lot. Wow. I mean, no. I mean, a few days ago I had 60 million, but then I bought the two. Oh wait, I should. Let me see if I can. So I bought the two submarine sizzlers, and I thought that it was a big boss move. But when I hear that someone has 1 billion coins, man, I feel small right now. But hey, it's always someone else doing something a lot crazier or bigger or whatever than you are. But hey, good for him. That's nice. Can you play chapter 2 now? No. But so again, let's wait, where is it? Here. I am collecting questions. So what do you want to know about chapter 2? Because when I can play it, I will try to answer all of these questions, and I hope I can show it to you. Just like I do now, I can make a live stream. So read along, and I will try to answer all of these questions. So if you have a question and you do not see it somewhere in this list, let me know. I will put it up there, and I will try to answer it as soon as possible. I will create this whiteboard you see here. I will put all of these questions in here, and maybe take some screenshots and put it in here, and we can learn from it. You can delegate your Lootverse wallet to your MetaMask, so you won't need to disconnect it from Pixels. Oh, so that's interesting. Yeah, I have to look up into this. Okay, so you do need a new Lootrush wallet. So yeah, okay. I will. It definitely sounds interesting. I will do it. Are there any requirements to join your guild? So right now, no, there are no requirements. A guild shard, however, is a little bit costly. It's 309 or 10, I think. I mean, is it expensive? I don't know. For some players it is expensive. For other players it is not. Right now there is no requirement to buy a shard, but of course in the future I can give access to the guild to certain types of players, or I can deny access to certain lands, certain players, certain... So yeah, right now, no, feel free to join. You're very welcome. You can find a link in this video, under this video, for the dashboard where you can buy a shard, and I believe there's also a link for the Discord. Let me check. Where is it? Yep, there is. So this one is more interesting to see. Let me go back because people were meeting up on my land. Suddenly I heard there was the... Oh, it's interesting. Your name is on the other side or not? 1 billion coins. That's a lot. The submarine sizzler is limited. It is limited by 1,000. So the what is it? The galactic grill, that's limited by 100. But the blue ones, they are limited by 1,000, which is still pretty limited, I would say. I'm struggling to keep up with 100k of coins. Yeah, well, it's not bad. 100k is I hope you can do some interesting stuff with it when chapter 2 comes. But try to do a little bit more. Oh, Clover quest and a shard giveaway. So the Clover quest, I will give away this what is it? This trophy. Oh, also make sure to do it. Oh, it doesn't fit. I'm too fat. Yeah. Make sure to do it as fast as possible. If you're not sure what it is, do not start, because you probably won't make it. But if you're doing the 4-leaf clover challenge right now, do it before chapter 2 starts. Because what will happen, all of the crops that are on your soil plots will be wiped out, and you will receive seeds right here in your mailbox. So no, you do not get your 4-leaf clovers back, you get clover seeds back. And they are gone from your soil plots. Do you have any landowners in your guild besides yourself? Yeah, I do. At this moment, I'm not utilizing them for the guild lands. But when chapter 2 is here, so right now I think I have almost all of these lands dedicated to the guild. My opinion right now is that, so those are 25 lands. My opinion is that I don't need 25 lands for to run a guild. So my thought was, and I explained it before in a different video, when I have 100 active guild members and I have 10 lands dedicated to a guild, then that's 10 players per land. And if I place 10 mines, 10 woodworking benches, 20 trees, and 100 soil plots on one land, my guess it's enough. Now, I'm not sure if it's enough. I mean, you can always go bigger and better and more, but I think it's you as a guild member, you're sitting in a really luxurious position, because let's say half of the lands are closed, are for inside a guild, so you only have a little over 2,000 lands available for 900,000 players. So what I think is, I do not need to pledge all of these lands to my guild to have a successful, nice guild where everything functions great and there's some sharing systems and stuff like that in place. what I'm trying to say is that I can take away some of these lands and maybe I can rent them out on Loot Rush, for example. Because now I'm missing out on that money. But in chapter 2 I want to try to make some money out of it. I mean, I have... Well, yeah. Look at how expensive a land is right now. And at this moment I'm not earning anything. Well, you potentially can earn around $10 per day per land. That's and maybe that's a bit low, maybe that's a bit high, but I have a few good lands right here. If I can get $10 a day, that's $300 per month. That's what I'm missing out right now. So yeah, I would really love to experiment with that. And so to follow up on your question, yes, probably I will ask other guild members to pledge their land to the guild. Especially if we find out that we do need more than 10 lands. This is all just an example, so those numbers can be a little bit difficult, but just to give an example. New cooldowns, really good to know before. Yeah, new cooldowns. Yep, it's inside one of the. It's on the list of questions. Oh, nice. Cosmic, yeah, feel free to join. Yeah, the price can come down or goes up. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, at this moment we're slowly going up. I think we were around. So when I started my guild, I think we were somewhere in position 20 or 15 or something. Now we're sitting at position 9 when it comes to shards being sold. It doesn't say anything because one player can easily buy, I mean, if you have enough money, you can easily buy 300 to 400 shards, but you don't have any members. But I would say, yeah, our guild is pretty good. It has a nice ratio of members, shards per member. Most of them are unique shard holders. They don't have many more. If the kitchen will make the food, what about the barbecues? Yeah, the barbecues also make food, so it's just a different type of food. It is interesting. So I never used the barbecues much before. I wish I did, because I overlooked that this recipe right here gives you 1900, so that is 1900 experience point per 35 minutes. So that's a great way to level up. It's almost 2000 per half an hour. So this is 4000. So that's 8000 per hour. Yeah, even more, because it's more than 2000 that you see here, what I can make in a half an hour. Speculation of pixel price. Ooh, I'm not the best person to talk about tokenomics. I'm not the right guy to hype up your tokens. To give calls about prices. So what I think, and it's based on absolutely nothing. Just see me as a guy who likes to craft some of this carrot and butterberry kebabs, and I happen to like to make videos. But other than that, I am absolutely not a crypto guy or Web3 guy. I have no idea what's going on with almost all of the other projects. Okay, so with that being said, what I think right now is we have 900,000 players, so almost 1 million players. All of those players, they like to play the game, blah, blah, blah. But right now there is almost no pixel sink. There's no pixel burn. So that gives a lot of cell pressure. That's also what you see with the price. The price has come down a lot. And even when Bitcoin goes up, or Ethereum especially these days, pixel does not come up. But what happens in chapter 2, you can upgrade your spec. And everyone has a spec. And to progress through the game, you definitely want to upgrade your spec. And some of these upgrades has to be done with pixel tokens. So there will be a pixel burn coming. Or at least there will be a higher demand for pixel. Because 900,000 players, almost 1 million players, they all want to upgrade their spec. So let's just assume that upgrading your spec costs 100 pixel. I do not think that's high, especially if it's your last upgrade. There are few steps to upgrade, and maybe one of these steps costs you 100 pixel. So what if 1 million players, what if they all want to upgrade their spec? Then in just a few days, we can see that there will be a pixel burn of, not a burn because they still exist, but they're taking out of circulation. So there 100 million pixel will be stuck inside a DAO treasury. So that's the right thing I have to say. They do not get burned. They are going to sit in a treasury, and next year we as the players, we can decide what will happen with the treasury. But that's a whole new story, a whole different story. So what I expect in the very near future, in a few weeks with chapter 2, we will see a lot of pixel demand coming. Because you can upgrade, maybe you can speed up some builds. A few weeks later, there will be new pet mints. A few months later, there will come a chapter 3 with actual utility and something like battling between those pets. Guilds will come, and maybe we as a guild, we have to invest some of those pixels to unlock guild stuff. So in the next few weeks and months, we will see new pixel spending opportunities, which will remove a lot of pixel out of the circulating supply. And when that happens, I think it will go up. By how much? I don't know. It all comes down on how successful the game is and how interesting it is to level up or to own a pet or to be in a guild. But when the Pixels team gets this thing right, just think about the 1 million players that are all going to spend Pixel. All right, it's a long answer, huh? Yeah. Yeah, you mentioned last stream. I asked about it. Oh, sorry, I did forget the question. I'm about halfway, needing to use energy for other things. Who knows? Yeah. So that's one of the better sentences I've read. Who knows how it will really be once chapter 2 comes into play. At this moment, it's all speculations. Who knows when chapter 2 will come? Yeah, so I hope I get access, I and other farmhands and maybe other players. I hope we can get access really soon. And after that, it will be maybe 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. That's what they said during the AMA, but everything can change, of course. I'm in crazy position. Yeah, I think you're referring to all of the lens I have and that I want to rent them out. And yes, so yeah, I can. So for me, I still like Pixels as a game because for me personally, there's a lot of things I can try out. I can do. I can progress with my guild. I can do a lot of things with my videos. And if for some reason those things don't work out, I can rent out the lens. And if that doesn't satisfy me, I can sell the lens. I'm not thinking about selling, but yeah, I think the position is not bad I'm in right now. Let's see. The trees, yeah. Yeah, I had a few lens closed for my own, but then I decided to give them to my guild. So this is just one lens I use. I have a mill. What can I do? Oh, I don't have enough of this. I have some chickens, but chickens are easy to get anyway. And some trees. Yeah. All right. I was planning to stop at the full hour. It's a little bit later right now, but so I do have another appointment, but I'm still on time. So yes, I would like to leave it at this. So again, we came up with these questions. These are the most important questions. Will VIP have the same benefits? How will the industry upgrades work? What tier is the current industry in chapter 1? So the current mine and the current kiln. What tier will they be in chapter 2? The cooldown time of trees, industries and soils. They will probably be shorter, but by how much? That's interesting to know. What can we put inside a house and what can and what cannot and cannot? What can and cannot put we inside a house? What are the energy regenerators? What are the energy regenerators in chapter 2? And are there any other changes? I'm referring to the beds we have in the sleeping bed we have in the house, in our houses. Everything about specs, like upgrades. Can you visit other players' specs, or can you use them even? Stuff like that. What will be the new meta? For example, how to earn coins and other stuff. Maybe coins and other. So if you want to know anything else, let me know. Just maybe reply under this video, or just send me a tweet on Twitter under one of the other topics I started. I will add them here, and when chapter 2 playtesting is here, when I'm able to do it, I will create this whiteboard, and as you can see, I've done it in the past as well. We can create some interesting stuff where I can explain how everything works, even before chapter 2 is starting. All right. Yeah, like I said, I'm already a little bit later than planned, but that's okay. It was fun. It was nice to do it again, but now I'm really looking forward to the playtesting. So the next live video will be about playtesting. So make sure to follow me here on Twitter, whatever, blah blah blah. You know how it works. And I will help you understand chapter 2. Okay, see you later.